Alright guys, hey, Faith First Farm and Homestead here. So, several things that I wanted to discuss tonight, or today, this evening, whatever. I think I'm going to put the cherry trees right out here. Why not out in the orchard? Well, the orchard's nowhere near ready. And right now, we're working on trying to get garden areas ready so we can start putting plants out when it's time. And as you guys all know, it takes time to get garden areas ready, and I'm just sticking with this area up here for now. We don't have building materials. We're going to start working on that, but it's going to take a while. So, one of the cherry trees I'm going to put kind of right in this triangular space right here, set back so it's not in the way of the road. And I think I'll put the other one I'll put one like right here. And what in the world? The sun is shining, it's sprinkling rain, you guys. The other one like right here. Right in there. So, I don't think the lilac bush is gonna be a problem for it. I mean, honestly, if I think it is, no, I need them close to each other, so I'll just have to put it like over in here. Or I can set it back farther, like right here, but then it's got the other two lilac bushes, so. Yeah, I'll put one in here. Or maybe I'll do like one here and one here. That would work. It is weird, it is sprinkling rain, and it is like sun shining out here, so I have no idea what it's doing. Wanted to show you guys garden progress. It's coming. It's slow, but it's coming, you guys. It is. It really is. We're working on limited time. I still have a hard time getting up early. It's so weird. It is. Okay, well, this is definitely going to be a short video. Gotten a lot of this cleared out. My next goal out here in this area is getting the raised garden beds cleared out so I can use them. I got the strawberry beds cleared out, as you guys know. I planted 10 strawberry crowns today. See, there's one right there. There's another one. And there's another one. There's one. There's one. There's my plant that survived. There's another one, because that was an extra. There's that one. And that one. Let me see. That's a crown right there. That is a strawberry crown. Right there. So Scott almost has this bed cleared out. I'm going to work on the rhubarb bed tomorrow. I got this bed cleared out as best as I could, and I'm making that a lasagna bed. The other strawberry bed, I have to get more soil for before I can plant anything in there. That one, I have another 25 Ozark Beauty strawberries coming, and I think I'm going to put those in that bed. And I think I'm going to do the Alpine strawberries in this one. But this one I'm going to have to make into a lasagna bed, so. That one is just the rhubarb bed, obviously, and I've got to get that cleaned out, and I'm going to plant some more rhubarb, so. But I'm just going to mulch heavily. I'm going to get straw. We're doing great with the fruit trees. They are looking really good. I found my iris, you guys. They're right there. Huh? My iris. I don't know if my wild violets are still out here or not. Yeah, as you can see, I've gotten a lot of this cleared out. The apple tree, yeah, the apple tree is looking really good. And this is a shorter tree. Aaron was like, well, it's not very tall. No, it isn't, but it's not supposed to be. So, But I'm going to be working on this area more tomorrow to get these beds cleared out. That area over there, freaking ridiculous. Anyway, as I want to get these beds ready to plant. I'm trying to even pull up all this dirt and stuff on the plastic so I can just set the extra beds on the plastic. Started another compost pile. That is mulch layers and stuff for the garden. In between beds and to even be used as part of the layer lasagna beds. And I think I'm going to get back into the books tonight on the square foot gardening and lasagna gardening. As you can see, Scott did a really good job in the chicken coop. We still got that stupid table out of there. Excuse me, I always do that. I had to go in and get a drink because my throat was so dry from being out here. I pulled up all that nasty wood that was left over from the frame from the square foot garden. Now this is still going to be a square foot garden area, but I've got to clear all this stuff out. I'm going to put cardboard down, and again, we're going to do the lasagna garden in here. Even though this soil is really good, I don't want to deal with the weeds. As you can see, it would be hell to deal with this. So I cleaned out the smaller bed. I added cardboard, more grass, more layers for the lasagna beds. I've got to clean out around that one again. This area over here, I'm going to go ahead and pull this grass up, get all this grass right down to the dirt, throw cardboard over it, and do this as a layered lasagna garden bed for herbs. These are going to be herb beds still. Yeah, I just wanted to do a real quick video and show you guys what we've done out here, and how much our progress. I feel like it's a little slow, but it is coming. I'm going to stick with this area up here because, again, we have no materials right now. And I'm honestly going to look into making the porch into my greenhouse for a couple of years until I can get all the materials for my greenhouse. Now, once I get all the materials for my greenhouse, I will build it out there like I've talked about. And I will, use the hot compost beds to heat it. So that is going to be the rabbit hutch. We just have to get it in the garage and on top of that table. I think that's about it as far as what we've gotten done. You see all these mulch. These are basically pulled up grass mulch piles that are going to be used in between, for lasagna bed layers. I've got to get some peat moss. I'm going to go ahead and take the advice of James Prigioni and go ahead and get some cocoa coir. And that's COCOCOIR, cocoa coir. And some really good organic compost mix. And then vermiculite. I'm going to get some more 5-gallon buckets, and I'm just going to start filling, probably 4 5-gallon buckets with each one, of cocoa coir and the organic compost and the vermiculite. Mix it all together, and I'm going to create our own soil. Because it works really well for him, and right now I'm just basically buying potting soil. I don't really have much of a choice. Because, that's all I have to work with right now. So, I'm still going to dig up the old strawberry bed and revive that. I'm going to use the area for the old pallet garden. This, I think I'm going to build another off-grid stove right here. We'll have one out there, one here, and one way out there. That'll make it to where we can stick with this area, especially if the power grids go down. I will have a way to put up our food. I've just got to collect up on jars. Anybody has any ideas or has jars they can let me have, just leave a comment, guys. I need jars. All sizes. Quart, pint, half pint, and the little quarter pint jars. And those are the ones that are half the size of the half pint jars. The ones that are kind of, like really cute. The ones that are about like that big. Anyway, like I said, I just wanted to show you guys what we've gotten done and the progress we're making. I decided against planting any more trees throughout here because this could pollute the soil. So, because Tim's an idiot. But that's beside the point. So that's the reason why I chose to plant the cherry trees out there. And Aaron's just gonna have to suck it up. I'm not planting them out here. I mean, this right here, I'll probably just plant the fruit bushes like out that way. I'm gonna have to kind of refigure the farm part. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off from here because I don't want this to be too long. I just want to show you guys our progress. And I'm going to be planting more seeds tomorrow. Our seeds are doing really well. We have 4.5 apple seeds coming up. This sounds really weird, but one just, I don't know if the one, I don't know. I'm just going to keep watering it and see what happens. Yeah. But yeah, this out there is going to be the home of the cherry trees. And we're going to finish getting the rest of that grass and stuff down. Now, we do get a lot of plantain out in this area in the spring. And I'm going to be gathering up a lot of that. The dandelions are starting to come up. We're getting this kind of thing, which is edible greens. So I'm going to start gathering those and using those in salads. They're very healthy. Kind of like your dandelion greens. As you can see, we're starting to get our dandelions. Our daffodils. Very pretty. I'm hoping we're going to get lilacs this year. Hoping they haven't been killed by the cold weather that we've had. We do. I'll be making things with the lilacs, especially the lilac jelly. We're going to take those paving stones right there and put them at the other end of the driveway where it gets really bad when it gets wet. Yeah, I think that's about it. So, I do have one raspberry bush right there that I showed you guys in the last video. But I'm going to go ahead and get off from here, and I will see you guys in the next video, which I will be doing probably homesteading videos later. So, I will see you guys in the next video. You guys have a great night. Do your research, check your subscriptions, make sure you're still subscribed, and click on that notification bell to make sure, and click on all to make sure you get all the notifications. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.